so in example number 3, okay, this is the different ways of how chapter 6 will be questioned. Okay, so if you look at this question, we have consider causal LTI system. So if you look at these keywords, causal by right, by definition, it is right-sided region. The region, the system is causal if the region is right-sided region. So basically, if you refer to question number 3, part 1, you need to determine the impulse response of Hz. Means you need to determine what is your Hn. So for you to determine your Hn, you don't have to determine for each ROC. So why? Because of in this question is already stated the region is right-sided region because of this term causal. So you have to determine the region for Hn for right-sided region only. Next, based on part 1, you can determine, okay, is it the system stable? And then for part 3, you need to determine the response of the system if you have your input. So basically, when you look at the response, means you have to determine your Yn. Okay, why you need to determine your Yn? Because from the question you already have your Hz, and then you have your input. So basically from Hz you can determine your Yz. Okay, first we need to determine the impulse response. Again, because of from the question we have, it's already stated about the causal system. So causal is related to right-sided region. Okay, so right-sided region means what you have to do first is you have to modify your transfer function, your Hz. So if you look at the question, okay, the transfer function is given like this. So what you have to do first, before you need to determine your Hn, for you to determine your Hn, first you have to make sure your given transfer function is in factorized. Okay, or in other words, first you have to use partial fraction. Okay, so when you use partial fraction, this one, okay, so we're gonna have one, and this is actually equivalent to, okay, so you use your partial fraction. Okay, you substitute your z with 0.5 in Hz. So you will get the answer is 2. B, you substitute your z with minus 0.25. So when you substitute, you will get minus 1. So basically your Hz is equal to, okay, so basically from here you know that your poles value is z equal to 0.5 and 0.25, sorry, minus. So basically if you look here, 0.5 is your outermost pole. So basically go back to your definition. Right-sided region is the region outside outermost pole. Okay, why we just look at right-sided? Because of the system is causal system. That's why we just have to look on right-sided region. So your right-sided region will be modulo Z is greater than 0.5. Okay, so from here you can determine your Hn. So your Hn at modulo Z greater than 0.5. You use inverse Z transform to get Hn. So this is right-sided. So all your poles will approach to right with the function of un. So here you're gonna have the function is un for both poles. Done for question 3 part 1. Okay, for question 3 part 2. Okay, for part 2, okay, the question asks you, is this system stable? So basically you look at the ROC. The ROC is modulo Z is greater than 0.5. So if you look at this region, it is stable because the region includes unit circle. For question number 3, you have to determine the response of the system. So for question number 3, okay, given you have your Xn equal to -1 and un. Okay, why un? Because it's referring to right-sided region. Okay, so next okay, you have your Hz. Okay, so first what you have to do is you need to determine the Z transform of Xn. So you have Xz. So Xz equal to 1 over 1 plus Z minus 1. Okay, how I know it is 1 over 1 plus Z minus 1? Okay, so if you look again, okay, we have minus 1. So minus 1 is actually coming from your poles value. So this pole value you get from your denominator part. So if you solve this one, you will get your poles value is equal to -1. Okay, and then from the question we have Hz equal to okay, and then this Hz is equal to Yz over Xz. So basically Yz is equal to Hz times Xz. So you will have okay. So the question is you need to determine yn. So again what you have to do is you need to use partial fraction. So basically you have to find a and b. So okay, so from here you can determine your yn. Okay, so basically for the function, okay, you have to use what function? So basically for this question you need to use right sided. I mean you have to, all the poles will approach to right. Okay, why right? Because of it is causal system. So for causal system it is right sided region, so all the poles will approach to right. So the function for right sided is un. Okay, that's all.